Well, we're out in the grass here. We're gonna try to make it quick because it's impossible to follow, and I know right where he went. We'll come back to it if we have to, but out in this yellow grass, it'll take us all day. So we're gonna go up to this tree line where he went, and then he went straight south. But looking at the shot, pretty sure we're good. I just gotta get up here and see if we can spot where he goes across. It'll feel a little better. Oh, look at it right here. Yes. I'm feeling better about that. He's finally...
We were feeling good about it when we saw the shot on video.
Dude, he's got a big body. That's the only thing that was... Oh, look at this right here. Holy cow.
We stopped there for a little bit.
I knew it was a second. Let's hope, man. This ain't over yet. That's where it gets hard, man, once you get in this grass. Okay. All right, this is where it gets a little scary. I'm starting to get nervous because we're in some really tall grass. I think he's big enough he could get this far, and we got a lot of good blood right here, but we're kind of at a spot. It's getting over our heads where it's going to be tough to search for loose blood. We got good blood right here and pools on the ground, so. It's November 9th, it's the next morning, unfortunately. I didn't think we'd have to come to this. It just, sick. I don't know. I mean, a deer like that doesn't deserve to go overnight even. But I'm pretty sure it's in the cavity. It's a little low, like I thought. Went back and slowed it down a little bit, and I'm just hoping it caught lungs there because I think it might even be below the heart. Just a shame, you know. He didn't react like I thought he was going to. Just watching it like that, he was on high alert that whole time. Thought for sure he'd duck like most of them do, and you know, still just shouldn't have been that low. But anyway, we're gonna give it our best here all day. We've got actually a dog. They just legalized that, so we're gonna use everything we can on a leash here, and we're gonna. The grass is so high, it's just unbelievable. That made it tough. Once it got dark, we were needle in a haystack and had really good blood at that point, so. Hang on, Just. I don't want to push him too far. I was just thinking about jumping a deer right there.
You look fine, man.
Oh yeah, if I'd had my bow, you could have snuck in on a windy day if you knew. Well, it's now, what is today, the 14th of November, and I really wanted to give it one last good grid search on this grass because I felt pretty good about the coverage, but as you can see, this stuff here is about half as tall as where we lost blood. And, you know, looking at the hit, we knew it was low, under the heart, but Justin, brother-in-law, was out here helping me look, and sure enough, we walked right around this little corner. He's probably 40 yards from where we were. Doe jumps up. We got two beds right here. I mean, both get up. He is right behind her, so it was good to see he was running like no issues at all. So it's sickening in some degree, but now I can hunt and not feel so sick about thinking there's a deer dead somewhere because of me. My tag was stuck with him, and you know, that's just kind of my rule, and I'd love to get after this deer yet, but I'm going to play it smart and just hunt the right winds and hunt some other deer too. So it's unfortunate with that footage. I couldn't have finished the deal, but it's bow hunting, unfortunately, and something just you learn and take away stuff every time, but it's hard to swallow. But he's alive. He looks good. Alright, it's Thursday, November 20th, and just got off of work, and I decided to come out and do some glassing. Main draw back here is where I've been having the encounters with Deuce. I don't have a good wind for it this morning, but if I can get him to see it, if I can spot him bedded up, I'm out here just glassing right now. Some of these big draws he goes and beds in, I'm hoping I can catch him to go out. If he beds out there tonight, I've got one stand in mind. I got some tree pegs. It'll just basically be up on a limb, but I think I can get it done if I can get him. If I know he's bedded up, I'll take a gamble. I still may, but because it's late enough, he could be bedded already. But he's been coming through a little later in the morning, I think. So I'm gonna sit here for a while. I gotta go do some stuff with the kids today for their Thanksgiving stuff at school. So anyway, after that, I might come climb the stand. We'll see what we can see. All right, well, I just spotted him and bed one up. He's up this west draw, actually where he ran the day that I hit him low. He's up there with a doe right now, and she's working off to the southwest. We'll have to see where they go. I'm gonna keep an eye. There's a couple little ditches and dips they might bed up in, but if they do, man, we got a tough wind. That's, perfect spot for them to bed with this wind, but not good for me. So I don't think I'll gamble if they bed up there. We'll see where they go, though. Well, that was a lot of fun watching him up there in that pocket. Man, Deuce was really running the show, but had another buck show up, Dagger. I call him the Dagger 8. He's really pretty cool buck. He's gonna be a good one next year. I've had him all over in there this year, but another smaller buck in there was kind of being the aggressor, and I couldn't film a whole lot because they were quite a ways out there. But Deuce is in there guarding that doe, and I wish the winds were a little bit stronger. I honestly think I can spot and stalk and go right up to the end of that draw. There's a couple ditches. Actually, that doe's gone up them a couple times, but I think I could peek over. There's a couple terraces in there. It used to be old farm ground, actually, believe it or not. But hoping I can slip in there maybe here after lunch. I got to go meet with the kids here for some stuff, which is all good. But really don't have a good wind to hunt, but I think I can try to. I don't think it's going to hurt a thing. If I don't feel like I can stalk up there and get into a good position, then I don't want to push it, but I think he's in a really stalkable area, so I might give it a shot, especially if those other bucks are in there messing around. They get to running around a little bit in there, and it could be perfect. So we're getting late in the game. I got to try something, and this wind is perfect to get in there on that side of him. So I just verified those satellite bucks are still hanging right there. I've got to get in a little closer to assess it before I know if I can do it or not. It's 12:15 right now. I got to get a move on it. They're going to be moving around quite a bit. Actually, I'd almost like it if they'd slip up that draw or back towards the main timber so I could sneak down there. It is like dirt path walking, and I could slip and kind of stay behind some trees. But as much as they're running, each other around, if I could get tucked in there somehow with this wind right, just be patient, might get a shot. I'm probably not going to chance this bigger camera. I got the GoPro, and I may not even chance it. It's, it sits up high on your head enough. I want this deer bad. I don't want it to hurt my chances, but I'll try my best. Well, the tips of the trees over here is actually a little draw that he's in, and it's probably 300 yards as the crows flies. I've got my wind blowing up here. I'm getting ready to circle back here in this tall grass. There's a couple small trees I'm going to try to use to kind of keep between us for a while until I get to those. Then I can hopefully assess it from there. I want to be able to see him and know where he's at. If he bumps the does and those little bucks get in there and run around, that's when I need to make my move. But it's too calm, I think, to really go out in the wide open. There's some good ditches. I just got to go check them out. It's slow from here. I had to take off some clothes because it's getting warm. I'm going to leave them right here. I had to take the GoPro off, but I just crawled over 100 yards for sure, just face down. The grass is pretty short, but I made it to the spot I needed to. If you can see, there's a big